Hi meows, Meowyan here. Today we're going to look at the lyrics of a song called Tsuki no Oka, A Hill of the Moon by Ichiko Aoba. This song is really poetic and it's also really short, which is a shame really because I love the intro animation that a friend did for me. His Instagram is in the description, you can go check him out. He does some really cool stuff, vastly different from what you see on screen right now. But nonetheless, I think his cute little smiling moon is really, really adorable. And now, without further ado, A Hill of the Moon by Ichiko Aoba. Let's go! 呼ばれた人はたやすく登れてしまう。呼ばれた人はたやすく登れてしまう。呼ばれた called in past tense. 呼ぶ is to call. れたmakes it past tense. 呼ばれた人 person, people は this person たやすく easily 登れてしまう。登る is to climb or to ascend. しまう しまう is kind of like ending up. So the person who is called easily ends up easily climbing or easily ascending. 月の丘あの子はまだ月の丘 So this is the title of the song. Tsuki is moon. Oka is hill. No is apostrophe S, so the moon's hill or a hill of the moon. Anoko, ano that, ko, child. Wa, mada, still. That child is still. And then it's an open-ended sentence, so we don't know. 私たちいくつも約束をしたまま。私たち The たち changes 私 from I to we. いくつもいくつ is a few, but いくつもends up becoming more like a lot instead of a few. So here I wrote plenty, but do note that いくつ can mean a few. But once you add the mo, the nuance changes to become something more like plenty. 約束 promise. But because here we have a number of promises, so here we will add a S. 約束をしたまま。Mama, if you remember from Kaibutsu-san, status quo. And so, したmakes it past tense. So altogether, it means that we've made a couple of promises. We've made quite a few promises, but they were never fulfilled. That's probably the implication of this statement, that we've made promises and it's just remained as promises. 嵐の夜に吹く風、頬は濡れて。嵐 storm 嵐の夜 night に on 吹く風吹くto blow 風 wind So the wind that blows on a stormy night, the wind that blows on the night of a storm. Oho is cheek. Oho は濡れて。濡れる is to become wet. So the cheek is wet. Is it because of the storm? If we look at the next line, 涙、雨。涙 means tears. 雨 means rain. あの子の eyes. No idea what eyes is a word in English. あの that child 子の eyes. あの子の目 that child's eyes. So we see that the cheeks are wet, not because of the storm, but because of the tears that are falling like rain from the child's eyes. So we have a person who has been called and is climbing, perhaps climbing the moon's hill, and there's a particular child that is still perhaps climbing or on the hill. And then now there is a we, so there is multiple people involved. We have made promises, but they have stayed as promises, so I suppose that they're not fulfilled. The wind that blows on the night of a storm. So the weather is stormy, it's very windy. The cheeks are wet because that child has been crying a lot. 永遠に逆らいながら。永遠に逆らいながら。生きてきたの。生きる is to live. 来たの have come. This is how I have been living. 永遠 eternal, forever. に逆らいながら。ながら while. It's ongoing. 逆らい rebel. So while eternally rebelling, that's how I've lived. 空を裂いて輝く影。空 sky. 裂いて咲く can be bloom. It could also be to tear, to rip open. 輝く shining, sparkling. 影 shadow. So you wouldn't really think that a shadow could shine. A shadow doesn't have light. Shadow is black, it can't really shine. But if the sky is stormy, you do need it to sort of clear. You do need it to open, I guess, in a sense, in order for light to shine. And when light shines, you can actually see shadows. But I suppose since it's called a shining shadow, perhaps it's a more positive way of looking at something as dark as a shadow. Not sure. 星に近い消えてゆく微笑みは。星 means star. に to 近い swear. Swear to the stars. 消えてゆく消える appeared in 怪物 song as well. It means disappear. ゆく makes it present continuous tense. So it is disappearing. Something is disappearing. 微笑み means smile. は so the sentence is incomplete. Swear to the stars. 消えてゆく微笑み the disappearing smile is 丸い月になって丘に潜んだの。Tsuki is moon, as in the title. Oka is hill, also in the title. Marui is round, so the round moon. Natte, become. So the 消えてゆく微笑み this disappearing smile は丸い月になって became a round moon. And 丘に潜んだの。潜む is to hide. or look. 丘に潜んだの. The moon is lurking in the hill. So let's take a look. If we take a look at the whole thing, we have a child, we have a group of people who's made promises to one another, and we have a crying child in terrible weather, stormy weather. Perhaps it's at night, so there are stars, there's the moon. I just realized I spelled disappearing wrong, but don't mind me. So the child is already crying, but there's still a smile that's disappearing, and it's becoming the moon that lurks in the hill. You know, it's poetic. Whatever the lyrics imply, I suppose I will leave it up to your imagination. In any case, we have come to the end of this song. As usual, if you've never heard it and you would like to, the music video is linked in the description. And じゃあまたね